Alright, y'all. I don't have on a purse. I got my computer bag on because we're going to go up here and mess with the car a little bit. But this is going to be the video on just the car and how it performed. So we'll show you how we did at the race with the car. And then afterwards, we'll explain the things in the video that happened. So enjoy this little video, and then I'll be back on here to explain what's going on with it. I did clean some of my wires up on the inside, all these wires, put some wire loom on. I'm gonna redo it one day, but got a lot of that cleaned up. I got my oil gauge working again, so I hooked that into where the filter is. There's ports on there. I'm out for my dash, which I will be running this weekend. And yeah, so bye-bye white Supra. Let's get this thing loaded. All right, y'all, we're getting there. Getting ready for cash days. Let me show you these straps I got here. Actually broke down and bought me some axle straps. So now we're gonna run some axle straps on this thing and tie it to that instead of tying it to the hook mounts. We'll tie it to the suspension. So I just have a fear of that thing when it bounces with the straps on it, them coming loose. I've had one come loose before, so I bought me some of those. So let's get this thing strapped. All right, y'all, here we go. We over here at Wilkesboro. It is 7 o'clock in the morning. We're getting over here early. We're gonna go over here and try to get everything ready, help Tyler, things like that, help Taylor and Savannah. So here's the little sign. Can't miss it if you're coming up. So let's go get it. All right, y'all, here she sits. Look at here. Sun's out after all that rain yesterday. Andrew's going to get us some gas and waters and ice. Let's see what they're doing out here. It's a little after 7. I think they're trying to blow the track off some because it rained pretty hard yesterday. Down there messing with the track. Y'all, I'm ready. I'm excited. Stay with us, see how we do today.
Check him out on his YouTube channel. I think it's Boosted 89. Boosted Supra.
All right, y'all. So we drew Jonathan Bowman first round. If y'all can hear me. Okay, so as you seen, we made one pass, one round. Unfortunately, we drew a real good friend of mine, a real good buddy of mine I've known for a long time. Man, I think we've known each other since like 6th or 7th grade. So, and I'm 40, so known him for a long time. So if I was going to lose to somebody first round, hey, so be it. At least one of my buddies got to move on to the second round, and however far he went. You'll have to watch the video on that one to see just how far he went. But we got off the line, and I don't have the computer up right now, or I'd show you. But we got off the line pretty decent. It bounced and bogged. You can see it in the log where it bogged. I should have slipped the clutch more. I could have got an even better 60 foot, but we did PB 60 foot. We went 165 60 foot. We got out, and in second gear, it felt like the car kind of laid over. And hold on a minute. So it'll Bluetooth my speaker back there. But anyway, in second gear, it felt like the car kind of started laying over. So I shifted into third a little soon. By the logs, it wasn't as soon as I thought it was. We shifted into third at like 6,300. We've been turning the car 7,000 with this new system on it, and it feels good. But it felt like the car kind of laid over. So I shifted into third, and when I did, it got up to about, I think it was right around 5,300 RPMs and started having a cutout in it. Now, this could have been one of two possible things, a little bit of both. Obviously, y'all know we're running out of fuel. Maybe the pump got a little weaker, maybe the air was a little better, so it was making more power. I don't know, but it was running out of fuel. Number two, I meant to change the plugs, and I kept forgetting. And honestly, it felt like whenever it was cutting out in third, it felt like it was blowing the spark out of the plugs. So, my bad for not putting plugs in it. But I do know in second gear when we shifted, it was at 13.1 AFR. So at 13.1 AFR, really lean on a turbo car. So it was leaning out. That's probably why it felt like it laid over to me. That's why I shifted. And then once we shifted, when it got up to 50-something RPMs, 5,300, it started losing spark. I don't know if it was the plugs. I'm sure it was. I had a plug that acted bad the other week, and I meant to change them, never did. My fault. But we learned a lot. We had a good time. That's the first time that I went into the staging lanes, put it on the first bulb, and then put it on two-step and rolled into the second bulb to stage. So I got to learn that. We do have to do some kind of mic valve or something, because when we put it on the two-step, it made it was 50, we set it at 5,500, and it instantly went 13 pounds of boost. So we left on 13 pounds of boost. Obviously it didn't spin, so we know what we can leave at. But I do need to do some MAC valves and CO2 and do all my boost tuning. My sensors were supposed to come in for my fuel. I didn't get to dialogue my fuel because the sensors were supposed to be here Friday. They showed up at 8 o'clock when we were already in Wilkesboro. But anyway, so there's that. We're going to go in here, and I'm going to I put a new sensor in. I put my new sensor in. I changed some settings on the computer to make sure my sensor is going to be reading. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to see if my fuel pressure is going to read right fast. So, but anyway, I appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate everybody that follows. Appreciate everything that y'all do. We have broke over 800. We broke over 800 before March like we wanted to do. We were like, I just checked it, I don't know, a couple minutes ago, and it was at 821. So thank you to everybody that watches. But we will have, so this video's out. The next video is probably going to be the True Street, Real Street, whatever, and then the Extreme Street and Stick Shift class. So I'm going to put all those. I didn't get all the full-size racing. Full-size race right after we did. I was rushed to finish up the first round of small tire because we went right after small tire. So I don't have first round of stick shift either, other than my race with Jonathan. So we don't have the first round of stick shift other than my race and Jonathan's race. We don't have the first round of full size, but we do have the rest of it. So anyway, thank you guys.